Well, welcome to an exciting Friday night football in the Maritime Football League. And kickoff has just begun. The Razors are returning the ball, and he's taken down and out of bounds at the 30. If you were tuning in expecting to hear Joe Buck and Troy Aikman, you're sadly mistaken. But welcome to Jason King and Dave Kirkpatrick here for the Maritime Football League.
Thanks a lot, Dave. We're gonna do our best here. Maybe no Joe Buck, but it's gonna be pretty close, and it's gonna be a great game.
Yeah, it's a warm night here at the Canada Game Stadium in St. John. It's 23 degrees Celsius, a little warm for football. Razors have possession. Both teams are 0-2, looking for their first win.
Someone's gonna get it.
And the first play was a run play. Razors moved the ball to looks like they picked up about 6 or 7 yards here.
Looks like Nick Albornoz. Apologies right off the bat to his family for possibly butchering his last name, but doing my best. Nice run up the middle. That's a good way to start the game. Nice first down run.
So here we are. Razors are second and about 4. And out of shotgun, another handoff. He's up the middle and stopped quickly for about a gain of 2 yards. Stopped by number 94 for the Wanderers.
Going to bring up third and short. The way they've been running it so far, though, you would think 2 yards is well within reason here on another run up the middle.
Okay, third down. And they're going for it. And he's out of shotgun again. He takes the handoff. It's a passing play. And, wow, broken up by number 25. That's Glodin Malali. And I've been told that he's very explosive. And he's created a few turnovers already this season.
I believe 4 turnovers in the first 2 games. Pass intended for Ethan Lord there. I don't know about the play call there. The way they were running it, I thought 2 more yards on another run. Maybe it had been more successful than trying the quick out pass there, but that's hindsight 50-50. I'm just up here. I'm not a coach, so oh my. It's going to lead to a punt, though.
Yeah, Razors are punting, and Wanderers are set up to return. They're punting from about their own 38. And just also want to shout out to Al Gates, who's officiating tonight. He's one of the top officials in Canada. He's done lots of big games, the Vanier Cup. I believe he's worked in the Grey Cup. He's been refereeing for quite a few years now. Razors are making a substitution. Maybe maybe looking to run a trick play here, Jason?
Sure, we got maybe a timeout here.
Well, again, a very warm night for football in May, 23 degrees.
Friday Night Lights special here tonight, too, I believe, Dave.
Yes, sir.
Clear eyes, full heart, can't lose, right?
That's right. That's correct. So here we go. We're ready for kickoff, or the punt, sorry. Oh, it's a high snap.
A fake.
It was a fake. It was a trick play. And he's
worked.
off to the races. They get the first down. He's brought down on the Wanderers side of the 50.
Bryson Chestlock.
Wow.
I guess that's what they were having a conversation about. They weren't sneaky about it. They kind of gave away that it might be a trick play coming, but it worked.
Yeah, they were doing a little gambling, and it paid off. Wow.
That's how you start the game right there.
So here we go. The Razors are huddling up and coming out. It looks like they're going out of shotgun again. It's a handoff. Why not? Number 7 is up the middle. Albornoz. He picks up about, I'd say, 4 or 5 yards there. A nice run up the middle.
Some nice blocking. Yeah, get right up behind your big offensive lineman and just
They
stay
move the
behind
pile.
them. They're going to move the pile. You're going to gain 5 yards. Do that until the defense shows you that they can stop it.
I saw Big Nick Foley in there moving the pile. He's certainly, I think he's played for St. Mary's in the regular season. Another handoff, this time to I think it's Gabe Richards. And it looks like a penalty flag had come in. Sorry, that was Angus
Gelatley. First time I've seen them go outside.
Yeah, a little sweep right, and it looks like it could have been a horse collar there.
Could have been a couple of holds on the offense too on that run, which is always the risk you take on an outside run. Didn't get called though.
Here we go, moving the chains. Geez, looks like the ball is set up at the Wanderers 28 here. The Razors are really moving the ball well for their first possession. And again, lined up at a shotgun. Jared Lehman takes the handoff. He hands off again, but this time stopped by the Wanderers for very little gain.
That's what I said. You do it until the defense shows you that they can stop it, and they did show. I mean, you can't only run up the middle so many times.
That's right. And if the run's working, why get away from it?
Was that 45 Caleb Morgan with that tackle, I think.
Here we go. Jared Lehman lined up to take the snap. Out of shotgun again. He's scrambling to his left. It's a throw. Screen to number 89. That's Alex Blizzard. Little incomplete play there. Pressure was the Wanderers were all over that. There was a lot of pressure.
The accuracy when you're scrambling out can be a little more challenging than if you're just getting your feet set. So that could have been a little issue there. Kind of floated a little bit on him.
Yes, sir. Okay, here we go. This is third down. They've got about. Looks like 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9.
This is where you don't want to be, 3rd and long.
Yeah.
Defense knows what you need to do.
It's a bend not break defense by the Wanderers. And Lemming's going to scramble. He didn't pick up the first down. He stopped at about the 25. So what's going to happen here, Kinger? Will they kick the field goal?
Well, that's what I would do. Good on Lanning or Laming there. Just to keep control of the ball there. When you see the quarterback scramble, you always kind of hold your breath a little bit because that can be dangerous. The defense is going for the ball more than they're going for the tackle. But he was able to keep control.
Yeah, he picked up a few extra yards, and that puts them into comfortable field goal range.
Would have been a tough 4th and 7. That's a tough go for it play. So I think the field goal is the way to go there.
Here's Andre Landry. He's out to kick the field goal. Make the field goal.
We got a timeout first here.
Okay, timeout.
They wouldn't run a fake field goal after running a fake punt in the same possession, would they?
I think the Wanderers would be a little bit more prepared for it this time. I was speculating it was a trick play, and I was sort of thinking out loud.
You sniffed it out.
Yeah.
Give yourself some credit.
Hey now.
Maybe you need to be down there on the sidelines.
Yeah. Oh, it's all those years of Madden.
That's right.
Okay, here we go. Razors are going to attempt the field goal. And the kick is the kick's botched. It's another trick play.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Was that a trick play or was that just a poor snap and didn't really leave the holder much choice?
It looked like a poor snap. Ryan Turner, he ran the ball to the right.
Yeah, he rolled it to him.
Yeah, essentially. So now the Wanderers are bringing the offense out onto the field, and we'll see what they could do. Beat their quarterback by John Galecki. He's come out of retirement to take the reins, and I saw him in pregame.
He can sling it.
He was slinging it around really, really well.
I believe he retired in 2018 after a championship. He went out John Elway style, but he couldn't stay away.
It's impressive, I'll tell you. Here we go. It's the snap. Galecki out of shotgun. It's a handoff, and he's wrapped up around 29 for a minimal gain, maybe a gain of a yard.
It's Riley Lester.
Riley Lester, and he's had some great success the first 2 games.
100 yards. Over 100 yards rushing in each of the first 2 games. So you expect more of the same this game, but the Razors obviously expected the same thing, so they were ready.
Yeah, it looked like they were prepared for that. But, yeah, certainly you want to keep feeding Riley Lester the ball the way he's performed the first 2 games. Here we are, Galecki out of the shotgun again. And another handoff, and look at this. He's got some space. Up the middle, he makes his way to the 40. That's a first down. That's a Wanderer first down.
See the replay of it.
There we go, Riley Lester.
Great bit of blocking. Didn't get touched until he's into the second level.
Yeah, he showed some great vision there. He found the way between the linemen and made his way. That was a great pickup.
That's the perfect combination. That's what you want. Great blocking and a running back with great vision, and that's what you're going to get, 100 yards every game.
Here we go. Galecki out of shotgun again. 3 receivers in motion. Another handoff, but brought down for a minimal gain, possibly 3 yards. Is the ball loose?
Valley thinks it is.
I thought he was
for
down.
A signal from a...
I thought he was down. Let's see what Al Gates has to say. And Andrew Lockery, it looks like, he's saying, no, it's still Wanderer's ball. Here's the replay. Let's see what we can see. I think he was down when that ball came out.
Yeah, it looked like it. That angle's tough. There was some bodies in the way, but it certainly appeared like he was down before the ball slipped out.
And we're moving forward with the Wanderers. They're calling in a play to John. And they're huddling up. Wanderers have moved the ball fairly well so far this possession.
Haven't had to throw it yet.
Yeah, I almost think this looks like a passing situation for them. I think on second and about 8. Why not go for it? Take a chance. And they're going to run again. And he's still trying to move the pile. But that was a pretty good pickup. About 6, would you say, Jay? 6 yards?
Yeah, it looks like they're looking at about 3rd and 2.
Yeah, it looks about 3rd and 2 to me as well.
Look at him keep those legs moving, though.
Just churning.
Even when you go down forward. That's what they teach you.
Very Emmett Smith-like.
For the youngsters watching, Emmett Smith.
Yeah. I'm kind of showing my age there, but great running back for the Cowboys. Here we go. St. John Wanderers break the huddle quickly, move to the line. And Galecki's out of shotgun. Again, another handoff. And he picks up the first down. And it's going to be close, but I felt he had it.
It does look like he's...
What do you think, Kinger? The Wanderers are pointing. Oh, that spot looks short to me.
The spot is short because it's...
The spot's definitely short.
It's the 51 where
But the official closest the ball has it closer to the 49.
We're looking at 4th and 1 here. I'm going for it.
100%. I mean, they've handed the ball off and gained forward progress on every down. Why not this time?
Well, you have Emmett Smith. He certainly is going to get you 1 yard if you give it to him.
There we go. Now, it'd be interesting to see if this was a quarterback keeper as well. I saw this play in Moncton. False start. No. The Wanderers are pointing towards.
They're pointing,
Razors.
but
You're saying false start? Yeah, they're moving.
They're moving back.
And the officials are huddling up. Let's see the replay. It looks like they were throwing there. Penalties offset. Replay 4th down.
So we were both right.
We were. That's pretty rare. Yeah, so fourth down. I wonder if they'll go for it again. It looks like it. It looks like Galecki.
They kind of gave the defense a free look at what they wanted to do, so you would think they would have to have a second play up their sleeve here.
So, yeah, I saw a play similar to this in the last game against Moncton, and Galecki rolled out to the left and picked up. It was a scramble for a touchdown, actually.
Maybe I wouldn't say cautious because I'd be going for it too, but maybe I'm easier to read. I'm just handing the ball off. I need 1 yard, and I have a guy that's got 2 straight 100-yard running days. I'm just going to give it to him. If he can't get me 1 yard, nobody can.
Great point, Jay. Great point. That's probably the way they've been moving the ball. Why not? It's a low risk, high reward. Pick up the first down and move the chains, and you're on to the next possession. Here we go. Little thumbs up from Dixon there, where it seems like everything's on par for the course. And here we go. Big fourth down right now with the Wanderers. And we have, it looks like Galecki's lined up. And it is a handoff. Just you called it, Jay. Running play. They pick up the first down. Picked up about two yards, yard and a half there. And the running back is a little slow to get up. There he is. I think that was 88. That was 26 again. Riley Lester picks up the first down.
Barely, but like I said, if he can't get you a yard, I mean that's all you need.
Yep, they're on the Razor side of the field now, at the Razors 47, and Galecki's out of shotgun again, and he's got a little bit of different formation. This looks like it could be a passing. No, again they're going to run the ball, and wow, they were going nowhere that time.
That one went backwards.
The Razors had that one snuffed out right away, and yeah, just nowhere for Riley Lester to go that time.
Yeah, you're getting met by 2, 3 D linemen before you even get back to the original snap of the ball there. That's asking for a lot from your running back. We might see ourselves a pass here.
Yeah. So here we are. This is 2nd and 10. Maybe second and 11, I'd say. And Galecki's pass. He is going to pass. He's passed it off to number 4, Adam Spurl. And Adam Spurl's had a couple great games this year as well so far. He's a pretty dynamic wide receiver, and he's the guy you want to get the ball to and see if he can make some things happen.
We got a flag down though.
I saw his helmet popped off after that play. Let's see if I think the officials are mic'd up. We'll have to see what they have to say.
Well, while we're waiting, you mentioned Adam Spurl. I asked around for some tidbits on some players, and he was one of the guys that was really highlighted for me. MVP level is what I was told he's playing at. Looks like we've got a face mask call here coming here.
Yeah, I see the Razors moving back.
Horse collar.
Wow, that's a big penalty. Now the ball is on the Razors 35-yard line, and the Wanderers are now, they're pretty close to field goal range themselves right now, and they've really turned the field possession over. Here we are, Wanderers coming to the line of scrimmage. Galecki out of shotgun, and this looks like another run play to me. Everybody's pretty tight. 81 goes in motion. It's a handoff to Riley Lester again, and he moves the pile for a gain of about 4 yards.
A little sweep that time. Get him in motion.
And that's all you want. If you pick up 4 yards every down and they can't stop you, that's
Had Ben Coates in motion.
yes.
if we're gonna give some old references, that one's even older than Emmett Smith, maybe.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Not sure if he was named after the Pats tight end, but that's how the old guys in the booth are going to take it.
That's right, yeah. All right, here we go. Wanderers about 2 and 2nd and 6. Handoff again. And he stopped quickly this time. I'd say pick up about 2 yards, so we're looking at about 3rd and 4.
Where I'm looking at here, I think we got about 2 yards. I would say just run it, but we just ran it and didn't get that much, so maybe a play action.
Yeah, it's about 3rd and 2. See, both teams playing pretty conservatively this the early onset in the first quarter. And, geez, and that really works the clock. The clock's down to 3:20.
What I was going to say, we're in our second possession. We're just a little over 3 minutes left. It's moving.
Here we go. It's a pass, deep pass. Oh, wow!
I think we might have offensive pass interference here.
That's Cody Carr, and
he pushed off.
Okay, yeah, he was quite open there, but wow, what a beautiful catch, a beautiful throw and catch. Look at this.
Watch how he pushes off. You don't really see it there, but
okay.
Yeah, they're bringing it back.
He created some space, and yeah, you can see 13 there for the Razors complaining about Jeremy Landry says
he did the refereeing himself.
Yes. That pushes the Wanderers back, and so now they're looking at about a 3rd and very long.
Yeah, now it might be just about trying to get into a more comfortable field goal position here.
3rd and 17. This is, for sure, I'd say a high probability passing down. Here we go. Galecki's back, and he gets the ball away. It's a completion, and that was Ben Coates again, his 2nd catch of the night for a very...
Gained some yards, but that's a long field goal.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the kicking range is in this league, but that'd be extremely long field goal. The ball's at about the 38.5-yard line, and
special teams units coming out. We're just not sure which. We'll have to see how they line up. I would think this is a punt.
I'd speculate punt as well, but down to 2:38 in the first quarter. This game is flying by. Here we go. I'd say, yeah, here we go. The Wanderers are punting. And Razors are ready to return. Oh, jeez, it's a poor snap. He gets the punt away, but the punt is short and goes out of bounds at the Razors 35.
Special teams on both sides with key mistakes. Snaps on both sides.
Yeah, it's still early in the season, right? They're working the kinks out, and both teams looking for their first win as well.
And they both know that. Maybe hanging on the ball a little tight, trying to make the special play that's going to win the game. Get that first one on the board. It gets in your head.
It'll be interesting to see which team is going to start throwing more and lighting it up. Oh, here comes the Razors, a deep ball. Wow, and incomplete, almost a great catch, but again, Malay.
Glodin Mullally, who's another name that was given to us about how well he's played in his first 2 games, and that was just another example.
He broke up a great pass and almost completion there. Mullally is he's got a couple turnovers in his first 2 games, I think, doesn't he?
Yeah, 4 turnovers. He's created.
Here we go. Razors lined up again. 2nd and 10 from their 35. Out of shotgun. It's a handoff. Coborna's minimal gain, if any. Did he? I don't know if he got any yards there.
If he did, it was, yeah, like you say, it was minimal. So I think we're going to be looking at a pass here on 3rd and long.
3rd and long. The Valley Razors are probably in a passing position. This is about the longest 3rd down that they faced today.
That last pass, though, was not completed, but it was a very nice pass. So I do like what I'm seeing.
Jared Lamming lining up. He's back to pass. He's looking at another deep, nice thrown ball, almost intercepted by the Wanderers. Oh, a flag comes down. This could be, this looks like it could be defensive interference. The Razors believe the penalty's on the Wanderers.
I didn't.
That looks like a pass interference. The ball's moved to the 50-yard line. Razors first down. With that penalty, gave them a 1st down and improved their field position. Here we go, 15-yard penalty. Razors again.
Would suspect we'll go back to the run here.
Oh,
I suspect wrong.
Oh, Lamming's rolling to his left. Rolling. Wow, another completion. That was good for 6 yards.
Like Alex Blizzard.
Yes, it was, Alex Blizzard.
We talked about that earlier. He did the scramble out to his left, and the accuracy wasn't there. We try it again, and this time, bang on.
Yeah. A nice throw on the run, and a nice completion by Alex Blizzard. Great catch. There we go. 40 seconds left in the 1st quarter. Razors are lined up again. Lamming at a shotgun. Another throw. Oh, that was dangerous. That was dangerous. Possible
that was an interception waiting to happen right there.
Yeah. Those throws, when they go up like that, you've got to be...
I'm not sure if he kind of got stumbled, if Lamming got touched a little bit while he was getting ready to throw that one. It came off a little funny, or maybe he knew as it was coming out that it was looking at trouble.
Good point, Jay. It looked like something was tipped there. Here we go again. Lamming to throw. Wow. And again, I think it's just a matter of time before Glowden
I was going to say that was that was a pick 6 right there.
Yeah, if he had
those quick outs, the timings need to be perfect. Otherwise, the DB is going to catch that, and there's not going to be anybody in his way.
You could tell he was thinking, I'm off to the races here. The Wanderers defense has been on the field for a good portion of this 1st quarter.
That first drive, up until the missed field goal by the Razors, was long and effective.
Yeah, and when you're running the ball, you're controlling. Your O-linemen like that. The D linemen, not so much. Here we go again, out of shotgun, Lamming. Oh! This is a punt. Wanderers return. He's got a little bit of burst up the side. And brought down and at the 45, Wanderers 45. That's the end of the 1st quarter. We have a score of 0-0.
High snap.
Yeah, it was a very high snap. And looks like another. And the two teams will change sides here, and Wanderers will be working left to right. And Razors will be defending that right end zone. A little bit of a slight breeze here tonight, AJ.
Yeah, but I would think that the people on the field are asking for that slight breeze because it was warm and sticky earlier, and that is not fun to play in.
Not your typical St. John May weather.
No, I was working a game here last week wearing gloves, and this week we're shorts and tank tops out here.
Here we are, Galecki at a shotgun. couple wide receivers in motion. It's a handoff. And I think Lister's brought down at the 50? 45, sorry. Brought down at the 45. Minimal gain.
Now, you look at a score 0-0 after one quarter, and you think it must be a real defensive battle. And the defenses have been playing fine, but the offense on both sides did move the ball on their initial drive, each of them. I just couldn't execute at the end to put the points on the board.
That's right. Yeah, no, both offenses moved the ball well, and a lot of runs. And there we go. Galecki scrambling. He's scrambling to the right. He's doing it himself. And wow, what a great run. He picks up the first down. John Galecki takes matters into his own hands and says, hey, I'm going to pick up that first down.
I like what he did at the end of this run, too. I don't know if his coaches are going to like it, but he didn't go out of bounds like you would see most quarterbacks when they scramble. They would go out of bounds to avoid any more hits. It looked like he wanted to gain a few more yards.
And then he just sort of threw that defender for a yard or two himself.
Offside defense, decline, first down.
That was a great quarterback run there. And now the Wanderers have the ball at the 47-yard line of the Razors. And Galecki again on a shotgun. Another handoff. And this time it is to 23. That's Alex McDonald.
I liked the block from 62, Devin Dean on that one.
Wow.
Just put his man down on his back.
You're not going anywhere.
That's what you like to see
Good
from
night.
your offensive lineman.
88 got bent back. A little Cody Carr got bent a little awkwardly on that play. It bounced right back up. I'll tell you, I don't know how this is coming across on TV, but in person, wow, these guys are some great athletes. And here we go, Wanderers again, out of shotgun. Galecki drops back. Oh, wow, broken up by number 3.
Brad Gallant.
Jeez, great play by Brad Gallant. That looked
just
like
how you would draw it up.
He got there at about the same time as the ball and knocked his arms batted that ball down. That's about as good as it gets.
If you're the Wanderers, maybe you're going to argue that he was there a split second too early, but I don't know a referee that's going to call that. That just looked like good defense.
I would say too. I think that was well timed, very precise. And here we are. The Wanderers are coming up to the line of scrimmage, but the 45 of the Razors. Galecki again on a shotgun. Signals for the ball. And again, another throw. Oh, wow! It was tipped again.
We had 3 guys almost caught that, and another guy loses his helmet. We had a lot going on in a short period of time right there.
Nick Bakinski almost got his Christmas gift right here. Oh, boom, boom, boom. No dice. 4th down for the Wanderers. What are we going to see here? Is this going to be a punt? It looks to me
2
like
on Valley's arguing that his helmet was pulled off, and 2, I'd love to give you a shout out, but I can't find you in the on the sheets. There's no 2 here.
Here we are. Here's a Wanderers punt. Okay. Nice clean snap this time, and wow, this was a great punt. Here come the Razors on the return, and he's brought down about the 25. So the Razors will take over at their own 25.
Might be a battle of field position going on now.
Yeah, definitely a battle of field position day.
The explosive plays haven't been there yet for either team. It's been a grind. They've been getting the job done, as I said, in the first quarter, but we're not seeing the explosive plays. So
Riley Lester got a bit of a breather that last possession for the Wanderers, and I've heard a lot of big things about Adam Spurl, and I'm looking to see them get the ball to him, see if he can make some things happen. And here we are. The Razors are lined up now. They're at at their own 25. Lemon receives the ball. He's rolling to his right. A flag's out. And wow, deep ball. Incomplete. But there's a flag on the play.
Usually a play like that's going to be a hold.
You read my mind. I was going to say offensive holding as well. And this would move the Razors back.
A couple of different possible holds on that one. I think it's kind of up to the ref which player he wanted to call that one on. But
Holding. Offense, number 78. 10 yards. Repeat first down.
That's Liam Allen.
that's the risk you put on, or the stress you put on your offensive lineman when you have a rollout play. The defensive ends they get on the outside. If the linemen aren't going to hold, then they've got a clear path that your quarterback's kind of scrambling right towards them.
Well, this makes things a little bit more difficult for the Razors. It looks like it's a 1st and 25 now, and the way the Wanderers defense has been playing, this will be difficult to pick up. Another handoff, and he is stopped a little bit beyond the line of scrimmage. It looks like he picked up a yard.
Another flag.
Let's see.
There's some extracurricular at the end there.
And the sun is just setting now over the St. John Canada Game
It's just
Stadium.
a gorgeous landscape back there. It's a Bob Ross painting.
It's beautiful.
Unnecessary roughness. Offense, number 69, piling on. 15-yard to the 1. Second down.
Now, if you're the Wanderers, do you really apply a blitz here and some pressure to go for that safety?
One would assume we're just going to see 2 runs here just to try to avoid a safety and then a punt. But if you know the run's coming and you stack that box, you could stop it in the backfield.
So essentially it's a 1st and
Forever.
35. And it's a passing play. And another flag comes out. And an incompletion. And the quarterback was hit a little late there. And this to me, Jay, if I had to guess, I'd say it was an offensive hold.
I mean, you're at your own 1. You might as well try to get away with it. What are they going to really do? They can't put you back any further.
That's correct. And I think at this point the Wanderers would decline a penalty. I mean, it's going to be second and... Oh, no, it was on the Wanderers. 5 yards. Must have been perhaps offside.
Fence, number 98, 5 yards, second down.
Yep. They're going to need a few more to get into a manageable 3rd down. Well, let's see what they do on 2nd.
We're looking at a 2nd and 30. And it's got a scrambling. And he just threw that one away. Wise decision, really.
Aggressive play calling here, though, from the Razors.
I'm surprised, yeah.
1st, 2nd, and 3rd from your own 1 when you have 20, 30 yards to go.
Well,
they're going for it.
They gambled with a special teams play earlier in the
They did.
1st quarter, so...
I mean, you're 0-2, and you're trying to make your mark in the league. The only way you can do that is by winning, so... And you can't win by punting.
No.
So I appreciate the effort, but that's a tough ask.
This is a tough ask as well. You need about 30 yards here. He drops back. Lamming. Oh, another incompletion. That was close. That was intended for number 9.
Even a completion there, though. I mean, those were fairly safe play calls there. Even if they're caught, they're not going for 30 yards. So
No,
it's basically the same as a run as what that would have been.
yeah. Now they're going to punt, but gee, they're punting into their end zone. So the Wanderers will end up with very, very good field position. As you said, it's become a field possession.
This is what happens when the Wanderers are punting and they put the Razors back. This is what the hope was. You cause the Razors to have to punt from their own end zone, and now you're looking at having your 1st down in Razors territory.
Good clean snap. Punts up and away. And not too deep, though. The Wanderers get it at their own... Oh, wow. Great return. That was Cody Carr. That was a great return. He picked it up at about the 35 and brought it back to about the 25, I'd say. Great return by Cody Carr. He had some great anticipation as to where he wanted to go with that. I think this is the best starting field position by quite a bit. Hey, Kinger?
Oh, yes. I mean, 25-yard line of the opposition. You can't ask for much better than that.
No, that's almost as good as a turnover, really.
You have to come away with points here. You hope for a touchdown, but minimum, you've got to come away with 3.
Galecki calls for the ball, and it's a handoff. And look at this. I think that's Riley Lester back in, and he gains about, I'd say, 5 yards. There he goes. Yeah, that was a great vision.
They had my man Dean there on the pull again looking to pancake someone, but this time there was nobody there.
And I'll give a little shout out to my trainer there from Afterburn, Matt Porter, with a nice block. Matt playing on both sides of the ball tonight in this heat. I don't know. I'll tell you, though, he's in great shape and a great guy.
Someone's hoping to have to do 10 less push-ups.
That'd be me. And look at this. Nice run. Again, great vision, and he's off his way. Wow.
And,
Flakes.
I don't think you can bulldog someone down. I
No,
don't think you can give him the headlock takedown. That's probably going to be a little extra in the end.
Yeah, but again, Riley Lester, described by a couple people as a Clydesdale, another great run, and what good vision. And I like how he kind of changed speeds there. Eh? He picked it up, slowed it down when he had to find where to go, and I think that was the best run I've seen tonight so far. That was beautiful.
Shout out to our wonderful camera operators too. That replay, great angle.
Yeah, great replay. So looks to me the Wanderers have the ball. It was a penalty.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense number 96. Face mask. 15 yards. First down.
Face mask.
Wow.
I guess they don't have bulldog in the rule book, so they had to go face mask. But I would think we're going to punch one in here for 6.
I would think too. Galecki's lined up right under center. It's a handoff, and that's a touchdown.
Alex McDonald.
Yeah, it's funny. Like the Wanderers have 2 solid backs. They could just switch in and out. That's pretty convenient. It helps a lot when you have 2 backs that can come in and go like that.
Well, that's what you see if you watch an NFL now. It's very rare that you're going to have just one guy that's your bell cow. You want to keep people fresh. You rotate in and out.
Yeah, and the Wanderers certainly have been able to do that tonight. But Riley Lester picked up the big chunk. The foul was called, and then McDonald just punches it in. And that extra point looks good to me. 7-0 Wanderers. They benefited from that, from multiple penalties on the Razors.
Offensive and defensive. Razors did everything they could to put the Wanderers on the board.
Yeah, penalties definitely cost the Razors in that last.
We got to get a net up behind these posts for the refs. They're having to go pretty deep in on those kicks.
Yeah, yeah. So now the Wanderers will kick off to the Razors. Our first points were scored. It's 7-0 St. John Wanderers over the Valley Razors. And we'll see how this kickoff goes. Any trickery this time, Kinger?
No, I think you do exactly what you did last time. You try to pin Valley deep and hope that your field position game will work a second time and you can get the ball back on Valley territory for the second possession in a row.
Here we go. The kick's off. Oh, and it's a squib kick. Picked up and held on to by Valley and at their own 40.
Now, what do you think they were trying to do there? Were they hoping to bang that off a Valley player that wasn't prepared and they might be able to jump on that ball?
No, I'm not sure. I was a little surprised. Took me off guard. I thought, like you, they'd kick away, but perhaps that was their intent, was to try to bang one off of a player and retake the ball. The Razors line up now at their own 40. Some wide receivers in motion, and the quarterback's in trouble, and he throws it away.
I'm not sure what should have happened there. It looked like maybe Lamming was actually looking to hand that ball off, and his running back wasn't where he thought he was going to be.
And I think he saw Brady Hammond up in his face and said, I'm getting rid of this ball.
I got 4 guys coming at me here with violence in their eyes.
Some people would call that a jailbreak. The Wanderers were coming. And there's that's another flag. I didn't see that one. Did you, Kira?
No, I kind of just looking for the ref to give us a hint here.
It's on the Razors. Here we go.
Intentional grab. Offense. Lost it down. Second down.
Intentional grounding.
Yes, he was not out of the pocket. I don't think he had much of a choice there. It was either get rid of the ball like that or take a sack.
Yeah. Which one's going to hurt less is kind of how I would be thinking.
Yes. Here we are, Lamming out of shotgun. Oh, the snap was botched, but I believe the Razors held on. But again, the Tide, I don't know, Jason, a lot of people talk about momentum. Brandon Banks almost recovered that ball for the Wanderers. He was right there.
You don't want to beat yourself here, and then it's, there's still a lot of game to go, but Valley has made a few mistakes, whether it be penalties and snaps, and they're giving the Wanderers a clear opportunity here to kind of take the game by the throat.
Okay, here we are. Lamming's back. He says throw. It's complete. And nice little gain. They're up to the 35.
That's the Blizzard again, who seems to be Lamming's favorite target. Yeah. They picked up some yards. They got some back, but not enough for a first down. Wanderers a good job of swarming to the ball. There's Blizzard. There wasn't much he was going to be able to do with that once he caught it. He had a lot of defenders in his face. No, the Wanderers defense has really stepped up as this second quarter has progressed. And they're set to receive a kick now. The Razors are going to punt as it's 4th and very long. And the Wanderers have they've been applying the pressure, forcing the Razors into deep yardage situation. And here's the punt. Jeez, that was close to being blocked. Oh, it's a little muffed by the Wanderers, but picked up again and moved to the 45. Cody Carr again with a nice little return. Not terrible field position, even if you're on your own end. The 45-yard line. There's a lot you can do from here. Yes. Do you think we're going to see a run? I think why not? You've got about 7.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Let's Riley Lester, the way he ran the ball the last time. Let's see what can happen this time. Okay, here's the snap. It's a handoff to Alex McDonald, and he's got some vision. He crosses picks up about 4 there. Anytime you can pick up 4 yards, that's a successful play. He's got a couple offensive linemen in front of him. Just follow the brick wall in front of you, and that'll lead you to where you want to be. Yes, yeah. The Wanderers have been blocking very well. And here we are. It's about 2nd and about 6, I'd say. Galecki had a shotgun. 4 wide receivers in motion. He throws, and he's got some space here. Is that Spurl?
It's a first down, regardless of
Yeah.
who it is. I've been waiting to see. I've heard a lot of talk about him, and I wanted to see him get the ball. And he created some space, and yeah, like they've told me, once the ball gets in his hands, he makes some things happen.
Give some credit to the receivers too. He had two receivers right next to him throwing some nice blocks to help him spring free there.
Yes, that's right. The receiver to his left really helped. Okay. We're on the Razor side of the field now, and it's a handoff, a sweep right. And this is Alex McDonald, I believe, and he is taken out of bounds for no gain. So we'll be looking at there's a Razor player down on one knee towards the sideline closest to the stands. Let's hope he's okay. Still down to one knee.
You get runs out wide like that, there's all kinds of players running in all different directions, and you can get dinged up in the knees and the ankles by stuff you don't even see going on around you.
That was Josiah Cisco. He seems to be up and moving off the field. And there we go, Kinger. Look at that. Sun's going down. It's the red sky at night. Sailor's delight.
This is why the people are tuning in.
That's right.
That's right.
All the corny sayings.
Weather reports that everybody's grandparents gave them when they were little kids.
Well, I'll tell you what. It looks like it's going to be a nice day tomorrow, and Monday, Sunday, not so great, but long weekend for most people. And the Wanderers, it's third, about second and 10. I think it's safe to say this could. If I was a betting person, I'd probably go with a handoff here, but we'll see what happens. Now I see Braden Robinson lined up in a bit of a different position. Maybe they'll. Nope, it's a handoff. It's a nice little gain. It's a pickup of about 6. Again, McDonald. It's so interesting how they can switch the running backs in and out, AJ.
Just keeping everybody fresh. The defense has got to be out there every play. Most of those guys don't get switched out. You keep your running back fresh. It's not only a recipe for success in this game, but that's going to keep them both healthy in the long run too. And you know the Wanderers have playoff and further aspirations.
Yes, for sure. A nice tradition of football here in St. John. Galecki out of shotgun. It's about 3rd and 4. And here's the snap. Crisp snap, and it's a screen. Oh, a flag comes down.
I think that's going to be against the Wanderers.
I think so, too. Block in the backfield. But
right there.
Yeah, block in the backfield. And well executed, but
Austin Rowe.
I wonder if they'll accept this, because it's a 4th down for the Wanderers. I think the Razors have a little bit of thinking to do.
Lead block. Offense number 87. 10 yards. Repeat 3rd down.
Oh, they're going to make them repeat. It was 10 yards. I didn't realize.
4th and 5. There's from that field position, there's a good chance that the Wanderers were going to go for that. So
yeah.
This way, if you get a nice stop here from Valley, then you're probably going to force a punt.
Yeah, they're looking at about a 3rd and 14, Jason. So 3rd and 14, Galecki at a shotgun. I would assume this would be a passing play. And here we are. He is passing. Drop back. Ooh, that ball was tipped.
Looked like Braden Robinson tipped it, but I don't think he was the intended receiver.
I don't either. I think that ball was intended for the receiver a little far to the left.
Yeah.
Looked like it may have been intended for Spurl. That brings up a 4th down, and the Wanderers will be punting.
That's why you decline that or accept the penalty from the previous play.
Right. That's a very good point. That's why the Razors accepted it, and now they've got 4 minutes and 30 seconds to see what they can do. Wanderers
There's
are
some
punting.
fans out there getting crazy.
Yeah.
Got a good crowd here tonight.
Nice high punt. Great hang time, and the Razors return to their own 35. So, not bad field position. You can really feel it's starting to cool off here. Yeah, that was a great punt. Nice hang time.
I think pretty soon we're going to have to find the lights in our booth here.
Yeah,
It's getting harder to find names and numbers. We're going to have to get the flashlights up here.
It's getting quite dark. Well, just a great game so far. If you're tuned in, it's been a really pretty solid defensive battle. The Razors have the ball at their own 35. This is a handoff.
And these are fun games to watch no matter where you are. So if anybody else is watching from other parts of the province, head on out to Fredericton or Moncton tomorrow. They're both hosting games. Fredericton at the Willie O'Ree, Moncton at Rocky Stone. The MFL is fun to watch. Appreciate people watching on TV, but it's to see it live is a special thing. It's nice to see around our parts high quality football.
Well, yeah, to be down on field level, you get a real appreciation for how fast. Whoa! That was a big hit there. Tyler Ring-Deneen, that guy, he's involved in a lot of plays, and
I've been doing a lot of MFL for a long time with Rogers, and that's a name I've heard over and over for years.
He is a headache for opposing offenses. He's everywhere, and that was a big hit. He stopped it.
Yeah.
Just under 3 minutes to go in the half. So we've still got time to put points on the board.
Interception by the Wanderers. I believe that was Tim Jackson. The vision. Tim Jackson was a battle for the ball. He came up with it.
That was not an easy interception, that's to be sure. That's a tough catch over the shoulder like that. That's how a receiver does it. When you see a DB do that, that's a special thing.
That's a lot of athleticism right there. Yeah, that was a very special play. Let's see what 2:24 left. Let's see what the Wanderers can do. Lucky back to pass. Gets it to Squirrel. He's looking at what's happening. He's tied up the defense as soon as he got that ball.
That's good defense. You wrap your man up, even if you can't take him down. You hold on tight until your fellow defenders come in and finish the job for you.
Okay. Geez, good game. Razors have 47 seconds left to see what they can do. Laming back out of shotgun. A deep pass.
No yards, 5 yards. First down.
Yes, test. I can hear you. I can hear myself. Back live. We had some technical issues at the end of the first half. Your score is 7-0 St. John Wanderers over the Valley Razors. And the Razors are getting ready to kick off. Welcome back to the Friday night Maritime Football League. Some great football action, some very defensive-minded first half. And this is a great return. Look at this, slicing, dicing. Oh, wow. Big hit right at the center, but what a wonderful return. I think that was
Robinson.
That's right, Jay. Wow, what an electric return.
A well-executed kickoff return is one of the most beautiful plays in football. When everybody blocks who they're supposed to block, and the return man is able to make some people miss and run at a speed like that, it's just a beautiful thing to watch.
It certainly was, and he capped it off with a great return and put the Wanderers in some great field position to begin this second half. John Galecki out of the shotgun, calls for the ball, snap a little high, and a handoff again to Robinson. He goes up to the right side, and he's hit at about the 50-yard line on the Razor side. That's a pickup of about 4 yards, would you say, Kinger?
I like that play call. You have a man with a high-impact play. A high-impact play like the kickoff return. Give the man the ball right back.
Yes,
Reward him.
And they said it was about 3 yards, so we're looking at a Wanderers 2nd and 7 here. And I haven't seen Riley Lester in a bit, ever since that big run in the second quarter. Here we are, it's a handoff. And is this Riley Lester? Look at this. Wow, what a huge pickup.
Flag in at the end.
I think that was close to 20-yard run, wasn't it? Well, here comes the replay. Well, I want to see this again. And yeah, I think that was Riley Lester. I mentioned his name. I hadn't seen him since
26.
that big run at the end of the second quarter. And there he goes.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense, number 10, face mask.
Face mask
15
on the
yards
way
from the end of the
down.
run.
And again, penalties costing the Razors.
The kickoff return, the big run, the penalty tacked on at the end, and now you're looking at a real touchdown opportunity for the Wanderers to start the third quarter.
So the Wanderers have put together a couple really electrifying running plays. The return, and as you said, that last run. And they're set up very well. It's another handoff. And he screams, or he's running, sweeping left.
Another flag down on an outside run like that, you oftentimes can see a holding call, and we've seen that a couple times on outside runs.
Was that Ben Coates? Yeah, when you said Ben Coates earlier, I was thinking of the Patriots tight end.
Well, that's what all the old people think about when they hear Ben Coates.
Yes.
I don't know that that's what
Holding.
this Ben Coates wants
Offense
us to
number
think.
88.
It was a
10
holding.
yards, repeat first down.
So there we go. The Wanderers gave some back to them. 10-yard penalties. So the Wanderers are, I guess this would be a 1st and 20 from the 30.
Yeah.
Wanderers line up at the line of scrimmage. Galecki in shotgun. Everybody in motion. Galecki back to throw. Oh, wow. Great catch. Great completion. That's to his running back, Riley Lester. Again, goes in motion and makes a great catch. Looks like he's got some great hands there, Kinger.
Up the seam.
And wow.
Yep.
Just had position on his man. Makes that great
Surrounded
catch.
by Razors, but that ball was where it needed to be. And Lester, if he's not going to run for 100, he's going to have 100 all-purpose anyway, whether it's receiving and rushing put together. He's going to get there one way or the other.
A dual threat for sure.
Christian McCaffrey, if I could use a slightly younger reference than Emmitt Smith.
Yes, sir. Christian McCaffrey, one of the best. Here we are. This is, I believe, this 2nd and 2. And another run. He went nowhere that time. And a little extracurricular there at the end of that play between Braden Robinson and a Razor player. Galecki over to looking towards the Wanderers sideline to get the play.
That was a good defense there. Grab a hold of one of those tree trunk legs and hang on for all you have until some of your teammates can help you bring him down.
This is a second and goal from the Razors 5. Wanderers are huddled up. I mean, with their success running the ball, I think, if you have 2 chances here or 3 to run the ball in, why not? And there we go, handoff, and Riley Lester, he gets his reward. It's well deserved after that big run he had earlier, and he takes it to the house.
The big run, the big catch, and the big touchdown.
He
Didn't get touched until he was past the end zone there. Great blocking, great vision to know which hole he wanted to cut into.
And here's the replay. Yes.
Yep.
Wow, he just walked that in. And
I don't want to say that even you or I could have done it because we probably would have tripped, but an athlete like Riley's would have put that one in every time.
Yeah, he looked great doing it. Great job. Here we are for the extra point, the Wanderers.
Blocked.
Oh, wow, big block. Well, the Wanderers, they came out of half with a lot of energy and focus, and were able to get that done. But wow, a blocked punt, that could come into play.
Special teams has been an ongoing issue for both teams tonight. Not sure if that 1 point will come back to haunt the Wanderers this game, but it's certainly going to give the coaching something to work on through practice and heading into the next game.
Yeah, there's special teams. It's really presented how critical they are to success. It's
They say all 3 phases, right? You need to be you need to execute in all 3 phases, and it's certainly the third that people think about, but it is still extremely important if you want to win a championship.
Offense, defense, and special teams. Here we go. The Wanderers are kicking off from their own 45. Spiraled kick, picked up by the Razors, and a nice little return. Another flag.
We had 2 flags. We had a flag on the kickoff, and then a flag at the end of the run.
Do you think this will be offsetting, Jay?
One would assume.
We'll wait to see what the officials have to say, but whoa, little extracurricular there. Our cameraman picked up on that. Great replay. And this O-line for the Razors. Wow, there's some big guys there.
And they're athletes. That's the thing. It's not just big guys. It's big athletes.
Yes, these guys can move extremely fast. All of them. And the endurance that they have. It was, it was a nice day, especially for Southern New Brunswick, but not exactly football weather. You don't want to be wearing all that equipment and then having to sprint up and down the field.
So imagine what it's like to play on the Miami Dolphins or something.
Those poor Dolphin fans. Here we are. The referees are sorting out the penalty.
Offside. Kicking team. Illegal block. Receiving team. Coming up 5. Re-kick.
Well, here we are. We're re-kicking, but the Wanderers get to kick from the 50 now as opposed to the 45. So while there were 2 penalties, the Wanderers seem to be the beneficiary of the 2. And they will be hoping for a better result than that last kickoff. That was a nice little return there by the Razors. Looks like we're all set to kick off and ready to roll. Oh, a line drive kick. Deep, deep, deep. And the Razors are looking to return. He's tripped up and just runs out of the end zone.
Well, that was a nice kick. You don't always have to go high to go deep. A nice line drive. No Razors in the direction of the ball. Rolls all the way into the end zone.
No, it didn't look like the Razors were prepared for that type of kick at all. And the Wanderers just booted it. Line drive, deep. Razors starting off on their own 35.
That's 1 point in MFL, so that extra point that they lost out on.
There they go. They got it back. So now
back.
it's 14.
That's why the Razors were trying to get it out of the end zone. They didn't want to give that point up, but just a great kick.
Okay, the handoff. And that looks like Nick Albornoz again. A pickup of about 3 or 4 yards that time.
He's been running well tonight. He just hasn't really been able to kind of get in the flow. It's he got a few runs in the first drive, but they haven't really had extended drives since then to really let him get the legs moving.
No, that's right. He was pretty productive in the first quarter. And here we are. The Razors are lined up again. Lamming taking it out of shotgun. He's going to run it himself, and he is brought down with minimal gain. The ball's at about the Razors 40. Okay, the Razors are lined up again out of shotgun. This is a 3rd and about 5. 3rd and 4. Lamming throwing. And I'm not sure. I think that was a completion. No, this ref signal's incomplete. So this will be a 4th down for the Razors. What do you think, Kinger?
I'm going to wait until I see what they do, and then I'll say that's what I would have done.
That's a safe play right there.
Yeah.
Looks to me like the punting unit is coming on for the Razors.
Still a lot of time left. 10 minutes left in the third quarter. You're down 2 scores. You stop the Wanderers here. You can get good field position and come back. It's not a must yet that they put points on the board, but as we get close to the end of the third quarter, it's definitely going to be a little more pressure on them.
Yeah, you punt that ball deep and hope to pin them back a bit and just turn it back into a field possession game. And it's a good punt and picked up by, whoa, I think that was, I'm not sure. That was Tim Jackson, I believe.
I believe, yeah, 29, yeah. Tim Jackson.
Geez, he had what an athletic interception he had.
Yes, over the shoulder near the end of the second half. Gorgeous catch.
And a nice little return there. The Wanderers will have the ball at their 51.
So they would have liked to, I think, by they, I mean the Razors, they would have liked to pin the Wanderers back, I think, a little further midfield. The Wanderers definitely have a collection of players that can put points on the board from this position.
Yeah, again, the Wanderers benefiting from good field position. And they're lined up. Galecki's out of the shotgun, calls for the ball. He's bounced back, and a completed pass to Alex McDonald. And he makes some great things happen, and that's very close to a first down. What do you think, Jay?
I think that was a gorgeous screen pass. That's one of the most beautiful plays in football. And when you're a defensive lineman that gets the rush in like that, and you think, oh, I'm gonna get the sack, and then you realize this is exactly what the offense wanted you to do. It's a helpless feeling. Ball just up and over your head to the running back, and this is just a great play call by the Wanderers.
And they did move the chains, so ball's at the now at the Razors 48. 1st and 10 for the Wanderers. Glucky at a shotgun. Calls for the ball. And it's a handoff. McDonald again doing it. Oh, there's a flag down. Whoa. That flag is kind of in the position of an offensive hold. What do you think, Jay?
That's typically what you're going to see in a run almost all the time. If there's a flag, it's likely holding.
Oh, it looks like they're moving the sticks.
It's not always holding, though.
No.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense number 2, hands to the face. 15 yards from the end of the run. 1st down.
Just like I said.
Another penalty to the Razors. Penalties have really cost the Razors this game tonight.
And they've been undisciplined 15-yarder penalties.
Yeah. The Wanderers have benefited from that for sure. And they're coming to the line of scrimmage. Galecki again lined up in shotgun. I see number 4 lined up closest to us. It'll be interesting to see. Oh, it's a handoff. And a bit of trickery there. McDonald still on his feet. Picks up about 9. He's close to a 1st down.
Great vision.
Yes. Maybe 8. Yeah, great vision. He moved the ball well there. Oh, it was enough to move the sticks.
Yeah, great vision, because that's the way he ended up going is not the way that play was drawn up.
No, no.
He saw had he continued going towards the right, he was going to get bottled up right at the line of scrimmage. Great cut, great vision.
Great cut, yeah. He bounced it up out to the left, and where he knew he had a chance and made the most of it. Now we're looking at a 1st and 10 from about the 16. Galecki back to pass. Deep pass, and oh, I don't know if that hit part of the crossbar.
He
Again,
had his man Robinson
looking
wide
for Robinson.
open.
It was close. I don't know if that ball touched the crossbar or not. Like, let's take a look at the replay.
It didn't, but it maybe could act as a kind of like a screen.
Just off the fingertips.
That's the kind of stuff you have to deal with in Canadian football.
Yes. Yeah. So here we are, 2nd and goal, or no, sorry, 2nd and 10 from about the 16.
There was a flag that the ref just picked up.
Okay. I see Galecki consulting with the official.
Objectionable conduct. Offense number 56. 10 yards. 2nd down.
Speaking of undisciplined penalties.
Tanner Daly, the O lineman. I did not see that.
Objectable conduct could be a lot of different things. Could have been just some words that came out of his mouth.
Yes. So this moves the ball back 10 yards. So it's 2nd and 20.
They need to get to about the 5 for a 1st down here.
Yeah. Okay, back to pass. Oh, wow, he's got Spurl. And he is proving it. See that little spin move? And there's a flag down again. He got all those yards back in a little more. Well, quite a bit more, actually. Made his way to about the 12. Let's see what this call is.
Officiating crew earning their money tonight.
Yes, sir. See that little spin move, and it's
going back.
Wow.
Hey, eyes! On the ball. Illegal. Blocking downfield. Offense number 87. Back 10. 2nd down.
That was Austin Rowe, blocked downfield. So that moves them back even further.
This is what Valley needed. This is an opportunity to hold the Wanderers to 3 points, and even 3. I mean, this is from here would not be an easy field goal.
No, it still would
Still
be
a
very
couple
long.
downs though for the Wanderers to get closer if they can't get a first down.
Wanderers out of shotgun. Glucky calls for the ball, and he's going to take it himself. He's running to the right. He is still taken down at about the 18. Big pickup of about 10 yards for Glucky. He's got probably, I'd say, 25 yards on the night for John Glucky.
I like a quarterback willing to run, but right there is those are the things you worry about when you let your quarterback run.
Yeah.
That hurts.
And he throws the ball so well that you want to try to protect him as much as possible.
Oh yeah. Nice angle right there.
Yeah, great camera work.
Timeout. Wanderers.
Yeah, I'd call a timeout if I was the Wanderers too and let my quarterback get his bearings.
Yes.
Take a hit like that, I don't know if you or I are going to be walking for the next couple of weeks.
I wouldn't be, certainly not. Yeah, no, the Wanderers are huddling up, trying to see what they can do, see if they have a play in mind that can pick up 12 yards.
Definitely more manageable now.
Yeah, much more
You
manageable.
know, even if you try a pass here and you're not able to complete it, this is, I'm not going to call it an easy field goal, but, you know, this is definitely a makeable field goal from here. Go up 3 scores, I think that's the bare minimum objective for the Wanderers here, to get up a 3rd score on Valley, who, you know, even though they haven't scored any points yet, they've shown that they can score. They've had some nice drives, so you want to get up a 3rd score here if you're the Wanderers, just to kind of try to really put the pressure on Valley on their next possession.
Yeah, no, the Razors were close a couple times, and yeah, it's like you said, it's a 2-score game with lots of time left to play, so anything can happen. I think the Wanderers are. Here we are. They've come back out. Glucky lined up shotgun, calls for the ball, takes it. He's throwing, and just overthrew Austin Rowe.
He did have him open.
Yeah, just a little overthrown.
Nice protection.
Great throw.
Timing just wasn't quite there. Rowe ran a nice route. Sometimes it just doesn't all come together. Football's hard.
Yes, sir.
A lot of things need to happen every play for it to be a success.
So it looks like the Wanderers are going for it on this 4th down. Here we go. This is a big play. Lots of folks in motion. Galaki's back to throw. Touchdown! Wow, what a play. And again,
that was a gutsy call.
That was
just a tremendous play.
Well, he threw it to Adam Spurl. He's known as a star wide receiver that can make incredible catches, and he did just that.
Great catch.
Great throw, great catch, great completion all around.
If you have an MVP level receiver, throw him the ball. That's, a lot of things need to happen every play to make it work, but you can make it a lot easier on everybody if you have a receiver like that can do things like that.
Yeah, just put the ball, try to get the ball in the hands of your, as you said, your big playmakers, and good things can happen. And the extra point is up, and still waiting for a signal from the officials. I'm not sure if that was good or not. Let's see the replays coming up. It's tough to see from the angle I'm at.
We got 21 on the board, so
Must have been good. 5:36 left here in the 3rd quarter. Thank you for joining us tonight from the Canada Game Stadium in St. John, New Brunswick. Maritime League football. Great game. St. John Wanderers versus Valley Razors.
And this is where, if you're the Wanderers, you can expect the play calling to get more aggressive, and this is an opportunity for some turnovers. We're going to have a lot more passing, I would imagine.
That's correct, and this is where those DBs like Tim Jackson and Glodin Mullally can come in.
Mullally's had 2 takeaways in each of the first 2 games. You know,
He wants that takeaway tonight.
He does, and he was close a couple times earlier in the game.
Well, the kickoff, good return by the Razors. They brought the ball up to about the 37-yard line. As fans are getting into it. It's a pretty good crowd here tonight.
The kids down there, they definitely help for the crowd noise.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see, Jason, if the Razors decide to open this up a bit. Lamming is out of shotgun. Oh, he hands off. And the Wanderers were expecting that. Caught him in the backfield. That was Nick Albornoz. I apologize. I'm sorry.
I messed it up earlier. We both apologized to the family.
But
we'll make a point next Razors game that we have an opportunity to do to
get the pronunciations correctly. Razors lined up again. Okay, this is going to be a pass for sure. There's no running back in the backfield. Lamming. Oh, the flags come out, and he's tripped up. He's brought down in the backfield with the sack. I think that was Dom Gaudreau, number 8 of the Wanderers. He got to Lamming and brought him down, tripped him up. Yeah.
If momentum is a thing that you believe in sports, the Wanderers have all of it right now.
Yes. Yeah. I was listening to Sports Talk Radio this week, and this broadcaster didn't believe in momentum. I think there is such a thing, and I think when things are going well, things go well, and when errors happen and mistakes happen, they sometimes tend to compound themselves. It's a long third down here, like 3rd and 15. Lamming back to pass. He's looking to run, and he's brought down again. You're right, the Wanderers, both sides of the ball seem to be taking charge. They came out of the half.
And this is the other thing when I talked about aggressive passing. The defense knows that, so the pass rushers can kind of pin their ears back and just go. And they're not really worried about a running play. They're not worried about a play action. They just know, I see that quarterback and I'm going to hit him. And that's what the Wanderers are doing now.
That's right. Yeah, it's when you're down 3 scores, you're not going to want to run the ball as much as certainly as they did the first half. And the Razors are setting up the punt. And nice clean snap, and it's a good punt. It's off.
Bad bounce.
That's a terrible bounce. Yeah, things are just poor bounce for the Wanderers. Or sorry, for the Razors. The ball's at about the Razors 35. Very little gain on that punt. And the Wanderers offense is coming back out onto the field. You have to think, Jason, that the Razors defense is starting to get a little tired.
Our man Ring Deneen was a little slow to get up there after that punt. He did look like he was able to get off under his own power, but
well, he's provided us with 2 of the biggest hits I've seen
been
tonight.
Dishing out a lot of punishment.
Holy cow! It's a handoff. Wow, what a run! That's it. Enoch Nagoy Wonderful run there up the right side. And now on the other side of the ball, if you're the Wanderers, why not run? Take time off that clock. Run the clock down. You've got a 3-score lead. You don't want to make any risky plays to try to let the Razors back in this game. You're just going to run the ball. I would think just take time off the clock. Go into the fourth quarter with the 3-score lead. Another handoff, and wow, he's got some speed. This guy. He's not the biggest, but he's fast. And I'll take a shot at his name is Enoch Nagoy. And I apologize to the family. I'm not sure if that's the correct pronunciation, but his last 2 runs, wow, great job.
And we've been talking all night about the Wanderers having a two-headed monster in the backfield, and looks like this monster has a third head.
Yeah.
I don't know what that monster's called, the 3-headed, but the Wanderers have him.
And it's they're doing well, and here we are. We're second and about 3 yards. And again, this is wow. Braden Robinson with a nice run.
He's had a couple. He's a receiver, but he clearly is just as comfortable taking the ball out of the backfield.
And he has some wheels. He was scampering up the right side there.
Yeah,
like no one's business.
He's the kind of player that you just get the ball in their hands and let him make a play.
Yeah, he made some things happen, and he provided the Wanderers with a first down. So looks like they're looking at first and goal from the 10. Handoff. Oh, they're throwing. Galecki to throw. Oh! It looked like an interception. Then it looked like the Wanderers player had the reception, and it was ruled incomplete. It was a bang play. Here comes the replay. This should be a good replay, Jay. Galecki throws. Back to pass. Airs it up. And...
Whoa.
Oh, gee.
4 different players on each team had a chance at that.
Delaney, I think for the Wanderers, I thought he'd come down with it, but the ball popped out. Again,
look at all the people jumping to try to catch that.
That's Caleb Kirkpatrick.
That would have been a play for the ages right there if he was able to hang on to it.
Yes, sir. All right, second down, and I'm not quite sure if it's goal or second and 10. And jeez, I think he lost a couple yards on that run, but he tried to make some things happen. Wide sweep to the left. He stops, tries to pop, and
the Wanderers they do not like going out of bounds.
No,
it seems like every time any of their players have had a chance that they would rather cut back in. Try to gain more yards, try to hit somebody. I can appreciate that.
It's a very tough brand of football we're seeing tonight, that's for sure, from both sides. And the Wanderers come to the line of scrimmage. They need about 12 yards now to it looks like they can get a first down without getting the touchdown, but it's pretty close to, look at this. It was a completion, but not quite enough. It looked to me about, he picked up about 5 yards maybe.
What do you think? Are we going to get a field goal attempt this time?
I'm quite conservative. I would say you're up 3 scores, kick the field goal, and make it 4 scores. But maybe you're like Man Campbell there from the Detroit Lions in the AFC Championship, and you go for it. I think...
Incomplete pass, 4th down.
Oh, it was ruled incomplete. So I don't think there's any...
I don't see any special teams coming out.
There's no hesitation here from the Wanderers. They're going for it. And I mean, I suppose even if they don't make it, the Razors are deep in their own zone. Galecki back to pass. It's a nice pass. Oh,
Timing was off on that one.
Just incomplete. 2 seconds left in this quarter. And a change of possession. The Razors will take over at their own 12.
And as you mentioned, that's, you know, obviously the Wanderers wanted to score, but the Razors are quite deep in their own
Yeah, you're
on their own side. It's asking a lot.
You're making them go almost the whole length of the field, essentially. Here come the Razors. We'll see. That's the quarter.
This will be the last play of the third quarter here.
Yeah. It's a running play. Bryson Cheslock.
Yep. Down as a receiver, but looked comfortable as a running back there.
Yeah, it was a little bit of almost looked like a jet sweep. Had some good blocking and made the most of it. Now the teams are going to switch ends.
Down 3 scores in the fourth. You still want to be optimistic. You still want to think you can win the game, but you definitely want to, you know, work on some good habits here. You want to put points on the board.
I want to score quick here and try to open some things up. And running plays when they work are great, but I think
The
you
clock
want to
just keeps moving.
the clock at this point is not your friend. You want to try to move the ball quicker and get down that field. Preserve the clock. Okay, Razors lined up. Lamming's in shotgun. Calls for the ball. Another handoff. And it's a good little gain. But it's going to bring up third down. And that's been key. The Wanderers have been able to stop the Razors.
If this is your offensive identity, then it's okay that if you stick with what you do best. But this is, I mean, the Wanderers aren't going to have any issue if this is what the Razors want to do. The Wanderers are going to be fine with this. It's, you know, 3, 4, 5-yard runs.
They're
going to keep burning the clock.
They're not going to cut it. Well, a little bit of a bobble on the snap. Lamming is going to take it himself. He's up on the right side and he's brought down on the Razors' 25-yard line. I'm not sure if that was an intended quarterback run play or not. I think
it's possible.
So
might have had some miscommunication there.
Speaking of miscommunication, this is third down. It was my mistake there. It's like about
The red down marker is pretty far away, buddy. So
3rd and 7. Here we go. Lamming back to pass. He escapes. Gets out of the pocket, and he's off. Great game by Lamming. He slides, and ooh, that hit looked a little late to me, but
he had given himself up.
It looked to me like Lamming had given himself up, and we'll have to see. It's tough. I think both were in motion. So Greg Brown got there, but at the same time, Lamming was going down. He was going down as well. So great call by the officials.
You know how those linebackers are. If they can hit you, they're going to hit you.
Yes, sir. Okay, Razors lined up. They've got the first down. They're on about their own 38. It's another sweep to the left. Jeez, he's got some great moves. Nick Binkowski. Again, listed as a DB. Now the Razors have put a couple nice plays together, and they're looking to cross into Wanderers territory. It's second and about 2 yards. 2 yards to go for another Razors first down. Looking to break that shutout. Snaps back, and it's another run play that picks up the first down. Takes a bit of a hit there from Brandon Banks. Came in and dropped him, but it's another Razors first down.
It's a nice drive that the Razors are putting out there right now. It's going to, build some confidence with the offense. I still think that this is playing into the hands of what the Wanderers want. We're,
And the
4 minutes into the quarter, and we're not quite at the halfway point of the field.
Lamming calls for the ball, and it's a handoff again. Bryson Cheslock. I think he may have lost a yard or two there. And I agree with you, Jason. I think this is playing into the Wanderers' hand. The Wanderers' defense has been break but don't bend all night. Especially the first quarter, the Razors moved the ball well, but the Wanderers didn't allow them to get in the end zone. And that was a loss of about 2 yards, so the Razors are now looking at 2nd and 12. It'll be interesting to see. They haven't thrown the ball in several plays. It'll be interesting to see if they air it out here. Nope, it's another running play. Nick Albornoz, beautiful run. That was an exceptional run.
It is a nice run.
Geez, I'd say he picked up 11 there.
I like the play there.
A little misdirection.
Yep, the fake to Cheslock first.
And then he takes it up the right side.
The last time the Rangers really tried to pass was near the end of the third quarter. Wanderers 2 or maybe even 3 consecutive sacks. I don't know if that kind of put the fear in the Razors that they just can't stop the pass rush, so that the run is really the only option. And it is working, but the time just keeps going.
Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
So we've got another first down for the Razors, but again, we're down to 10-14 left in the game. Lamming out a shotgun. Many wide receivers, another handoff, and I think that was met. He was met for no gain.
Impressive to get back to the line of scrimmage there.
Yeah,
that was almost a 5-yard loss.
I agree. He did well. Here comes the replay.
That's 3 guys.
Whoa, there were 3.
Between 3 guys.
It's a
That's
jailbreak.
impressive.
Yeah, he did well. He did extremely well to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Wanderers were deep in a hurry. Here we go again. 2nd down. Razors Lamming out a shotgun. Benitsky in motion. Lamming's going to throw. Oh! That pass was incomplete. The receiver was well covered.
That was borderline on being a late hit.
Yeah, he was. That was a little borderline. So 3rd down. 3rd and 10. Let's see what the Razors can do here. They're at a shotgun. Lamming rolls to the right. He throws it, airs it out. Just a little too far for the receiver. I think that was
Blizzard.
Yeah,
he's been his main target most of the night. The rollouts are hard, though. That's a hard pass to complete. Hard to be accurate.
Yes, you're correct, Jay. It is difficult. He connected with Blizzard, I think, 3 times, though, which I think may be his top receiver for the night. So what do you do now if you're the Razors? It's 9:05 left. You're down 3 scores. It's
You're not punting.
4th and 10. I think you have to go for it at this point. The Wanderers know that. I think they called a timeout, and they're going to talk this one over. If you're the Razors, what do you do, Jay? Who are you going to?
Well, As we take another look, the accuracy on the sprint rollouts has been a challenge. I haven't seen a lot of explosive passes, so you would say 4th and 10, it's got to be a pass, and it probably does have to be a pass, but I haven't seen much from the Razors to make me believe that they have one in their back pocket 4th and 10 play, but it doesn't mean they don't.
Yeah, it seems like they've been tentative to throw after those 2 or 3 sacks at the third quarter there.
I would like to see a deeper attempt here, not a short one where the receiver has to make some people miss. Let's just try one deep and see what happens.
At least throw it past the marker, right? And he's throwing, and it is a deep ball.
Open.
Jason, you got your wish. Oh, he overthrew him.
He was wide open.
He could have walked that into the end zone if he had it connected. Well throwing ball. Deep ball. And just the wide receiver. That was Blizzard again?
It was Blizzard, yeah.
That's his favorite target. He just couldn't.
And I can see why. He worked himself. That was a great route he ran. Wide open. Football's not easy.
No.
Even passes that look like they're easy passes are not easy passes. That's a tough throw. That's 30 yards down there to a very specific part of the field where it needed to be. That's,
tough throw.
It's not easy.
Catch. Yeah, it's... Okay, the Wanderers are back out, and they're in shotgun. Galecki calls for the ball. He takes it, and it's a handoff to Riley Lester, and a great run. He's still on his feet for about 16 yards. Maybe more. What a great run. Just a Clydesdale move there.
Just kept the legs moving.
Just kept churning and just kept pushing everyone forward. Wanderers are huddled up. 8:13. The clock's counting down. We're close to 8 minutes left in the game. Wanderers come to the line of scrimmage. They hustle up, and Galecki's still looking at the call. I think he signaled for a timeout.
Timeout, Wanderers.
This is when you love being a running back.
Yes.
You know you're going to get the ball. You know the defense is frustrated, worn down, and you can kind of just, I'm not going to say break their will, because, that's not fair to the Razors. They clearly have the will, the drive to succeed, but it's every first down here as you get near the end of the fourth quarter, every first down you can kind of look in the Razors' eyes and feel like you're kind of beating them down every play. That's got to be a good feeling when you're the running back.
Yes, and when you have a 3-score lead as well, they want to use the clock as much as they can. At this point, the clock is their friend, and they're working it. But they're in shotgun. Galecki calls for the ball. It's a throwing. It's a passing play to Riley Lester. He is very Christian McCaffrey-like in receptions and runs. He's doing it all. And the wind is picking up here at the Canada Game Stadium. I'd say we're roughly 20 kilometers per hour. We're shutting the doors up here in the booth and hunkering down. Yeah, it looks like Riley picked up about 3.5 on that play, 3.5 yards, and Wanderers again in shotgun. Galecki takes the ball. He's back deep, and he is sacked, brought down. Big loss. Yeah, but a 10-yard loss there. So it'll be interesting to see if the Wanderers play conservative and just run the ball and take more time off the clock, or if they're going to.
Well, we had a flag coming here at the end.
Yeah, I see the flag. It still hasn't been picked up. I think that could be roughing the passer, or it's picked up. Let's see what the referee has to say.
On offense number 56. 10-yard penalty, replay, third down.
That was Tanner Daly. That's his second penalty.
He's coming off the field.
And you don't know what's going on down there in the line of scrimmage. A lot of pushing and shoving, and people get frustrated.
I like being aggressive, but there's a fine line. Once you get near the end of the fourth quarter and you have your quarterback rolling out, and touchdowns are nice, but is going up 28-0 worth possibly losing a quarterback to an injury? I'm not sure about that.
No, you're correct. And Wanderers are looking at about 4th and 20 here. And the shotgun, back to pass. And he's found Spurl, who can make some things happen. And he gets hit hard at the 40. So they get 10 yards, but
that was third because they had
the penalty.
The penalty.
Yes.
So we're looking at about 4th and 9 now. We got a Razor down on the field.
Let's hope he's okay.
It's been a war out there.
It truly has.
There's going to be a lot of ice used at the end of the game.
That looks like Mike Long. Let's hope he's okay. He's up and walking off on his own accord. So yeah, it's a 4th down. And the Wanderers are looking at, it's about 4th and 9, as you said. Not really in field goal range, and Galecki back to pass. He scrambles forward and he's brought down, and another Razor player down in the backfield, and another flag. Was that a cut block or some sort of chop block?
It was a tough ask. I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
Riley Lester
Offense
trying to
number
block.
62. That penalty is declined. First down.
Change of possession. Razors get another opportunity to put some points on the board. See if they can break the shutout. And the Wanderers D trying to hold on to preserve that shutout. Now it looks like the Wanderers have a lot of, they look like they're in a nickel type package. They've got a lot of DBs out there, and the Razors run the ball and are met at the line of scrimmage. Nick Albornoz. And here we are. What's about second and 10. Razors out of shotgun. Got to think this will be a pass. Oh, Lamming airs it out. Nice completion.
There it is.
Great completion for the Razors. That looked like Bryson Cheslock.
That's what we've been waiting for all night.
Yeah. That was a huge gain for the Razors, and that's exactly what they need. They need a little bit more of that to move the ball. It's the best field position the Razors have had in a while. The flag goes up. I would think that could be I'm guessing that could be offside defense. Yeah, it looked like one of
Not
the
usually where you'd see a holding come from.
looked like the defender was up a little quick. Let's see what the referee has to say.
Side, defense, number 15.
Offside.
5 yards, first down.
So here we go. The Razors get another chance, but 4:36 left to play, as we were saying earlier. Tick tock, tick tock.
I think you were singing it earlier.
Handoff again to Cheslock. Nice run. Yeah, it looks like about 2nd and 1. Razors looking to get on the board here. 4 minutes left to play. Lamming in shotgun. He drops back, airs it out very deep. Oh, goodness. That ball was almost caught, then almost intercepted.
I like the aggressive calls, though.
I do too. He's 2nd and short. Take a chance. You know you've got 3rd and 4th down to pick up that extra yard to give yourself a new set of downs. Razors come back to the line of scrimmage again in shotgun. Lamming's back, calls for the ball, takes it, and ooh. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Now you're looking at 4th and 5? 4th and 4, Jason?
Yep. Looks like 4th and 3. I'm passing the ball here.
Yeah, the Wanderers have been pretty decent against the run. They've been stopping that.
You've had a couple of nice receptions this drive.
Yeah, why not throw? Wow, great
Not
chance.
the first time we've just missed.
There's just marginally, just fractionally off on those pass completions. And the ball will change hands. The Wanderers will take over on offense with 2:51 left to play.
One would think we'll see a steady diet of runs.
I think we'll see a steady diet of Riley Lester. Alex McDonald would be my guess. Wanderers are huddling up. Oh, we still have all the starters are all in the game still. Yeah, this looks like a run play to me. Yeah, and there we go. And that was Enoch Nagoye. with a productive run. He picks up about 4. So we're looking at about 2nd and 6. And the clock is running down. We got 2 minutes, 30 seconds left to play. Wanderers line up. Ball handed off again. And wow, that's another Wanderers first down. Nagoy picks up the first down.
Solid blocking.
Great blocking. Great lanes for him to run. And yeah, he picked up about 7 there and a first down. First and 10. Wanderers lined up at the line of scrimmage. The snap, and it's a toss to the up the right side for a gain of about 3 yards.
It's not even really about gaining yards at this point. It's just about killing seconds, preserving a shutout.
Now the clock stopped. I wonder if the Razors called the timeout. Nope. There we go. It's advancing. We've got 1 minute 30 seconds. Thanks to the camera guys for some really great coverage tonight, and thank you, Jason King. This was a great night of football. And Galecki throws, and wow. Braden Robinson again with the wheels. That was a pickup of about 20 yards. That caught me by surprise.
I don't think you're the only one.
I was just doing some thank yous and winding the.
They didn't want the thank yous yet. They said we still have a couple more plays that we wanted to run.
They wanted to execute.
Beautiful camera work, beautiful replay though.
Yeah, great job. Great job, guys, all around. Okay, Wanderers, last minute to play. It's a handoff. Braden Robinson again. He's had the ball multiple times tonight and brought down at about the 38 of the Razors.
We've said great work. Let's give some names out here real quick though. Let's say I want to give some thanks to the crew here. We got Matt Buckley, Patrick McGrath, Jeff Porter out there doing great work. Andre and Tara in the truck. Fantastic.
Yeah, great job, guys. And the clock's running down. We've got 40 seconds left.
Dixon, great work also. Wouldn't dare forget Dixon.
This could be the last play of the game. Oh, goodness.
Oh, a pick six at the end. Wouldn't that have been something?
Geez, the Wanderers are throwing. Interesting play selection. This is 3rd down. 26 seconds left, Jason. Any big plans for the long weekend?
I'm going to see monster trucks tomorrow if you really want to know.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thanks.
That's awesome. Well, I've really enjoyed this game tonight. These players are really super athletic and put on a great show. If you're looking for some great entertainment, and that's the game, folks. The clock wound down. Thank you very much for watching. And
yeah, thank you everybody that's out there. Thank you to Kirky here for being our Joe Buck tonight.
Thank you, Jason. I appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. And I hope everyone out there has a really great long weekend and stay safe, have some fun. And your final score?